Is cause and condition really destined by heaven? You will understand this story after listening to it. During the reign of Emperor Ranzong of Song, there is a Wang Yuanwei in Suzhou. There is a son in the family. The name is Wang Qingshan. Wang Qingshan looks so handsome. A wealthy family background, rich in martial arts. But it's time to get married. I can't say I'm a kiss anyway. My parents' hair turned white because of this. Sighing. I don't know where Mr. Yu sent your red rope. Wang Qingshan is also very troubled. So I took Xiaowu out for relaxing time. On that day, he came to an ancient temple. I feel that the environment here is quiet. It's a good place to cultivate one's character. So I took Xiaowu to live. There is a buzzard living in the temple. He is an old monk who has practiced for many years. The two often taste tea and chess together. The two got along, slowly becoming a friend of mine. Talk about anything. On this day, Wang Qingshan received a letter from his home. Appreciate his parents' marriage. Why is that for fun? When did you meet a woman? Remember to bring it back. He complained to the old monk. I'm over 20. Haven't been able to marry yet. The old monk said with a smile. The fate of cause and condition is determined by heaven. Your marriage will not be forced to do so in 10 years. Wang Qingshan was shocked. Said I will be in my 30s in another 10 years. Why is my marriage so late? The old monk smiled and said that this is you have to ask the Moon Master. Wang Qingshan thought the old monk was laughing. Then he replied, who is the person Yu Laro is? How could I see the God in heaven? The old monk smiled and said that tomorrow is the 15th. You hold good wine and food. Go to the largest pine tree in the back mountain. An old man is under the tree. There is the moon there. Wang Qingshan was happy. Is there really a mother-in-law in the world? I bought some good wine and good food the next day. Come to the back mountain alone with the food. Wang Qingshan climbs up the mountain. There is an old man under the squirrel. Wang Qingshan came to the old man. Asked respectfully. Are you a Moony? The old man was disturbed. Showing displeasure. Said yellingly. Where did ordinary people come from? Wang Qingshan saw this. Opened the food box quickly. Said with a smile. The young man brought good wine and good dishes specially. Honest you. Mr. Yu couldn't blame him for seeing this. As the day goes. Owned it a smiley person. Then he said with a smile. The scholar has a heart. I love drinking when I know. What's the matter with me if you ask me? Wang Qingshan took the opportunity to say his name. Ask him when he will get a good time. Mr. Yu listens to the words. Take out a thick booklet out of thin air. There are dense texts written on it. That text seems to be a talisman. It's incomprehensible. Mr. Yu looked around. Suddenly closed the book. Say sorry. Scholar. It's all my fault for drinking. Your marriage delayed me. It turns out that when everyone was born, old Yu would tie a red rope on his hand. The other end of the rope is their lover. When Wang Qingshan was born, Mr. Yu got drunk. Forgot to tie the red rope on the other end. I suddenly discovered it a few days ago. I hurriedly tied the other end of the rope to a 6-year-old girl. As the old monk said. 10 years later the woman grew up. Only when Wang Qingshan's marriage can he be fulfilled. Wang Qingshan, who learned the truth, was amused and crying. But he's also very interested. Although the marriage is a little late. After all, I have a wife. Don't live alone. Mr. Yu said. Everyone's marriage is wonderful. Can be called a song. All are blessings I have cultivated in my previous life. Destined to be a husband and wife in this life. Mr. Yu sighed. Unfortunately, people don't know. cherish each other's fate. The couple spends blessings when they meet together. Wang Qingshan's eyes suddenly opened. Then he said goodbye to Mr. Yu. The next morning, Wang Qingshan bid farewell to the old monk. Li Xiaowu, prepare to go home and concentrate on reading. Wait quietly for the arrival of fate. But on the way down the mountain, meet a lost little girl. Wang Qingshan is pitiful and helpless. He sent the person home. But I don't know that little girl. It's his future wife. 10 years have passed in a flash. Wang Qingshan passed the exam. He was assigned to the Ministry of Personnel as the last official. Last time I appreciated his talent. He heard that he was prideful. Not married. Then I put my little daughter, betrothed to him. Wedding night. The bride saw Wang Qingshan. Same surprise. It turned out to be you. It turns out that Wang Qingshan was the lost girl sent back. It's a bride Xiao Shui. Xiao Shui was naughty back then. While family is traveling, taking advantage of the nanny's carelessness, she ran out. As a result, I got lost in the mountains. Fortunately, I met Wang Qingshan. Wang Qingshan sighed at the magic of fate. After death, the two of them love each other, living a happy life. Friends, the story is mainly to tell everyone. Borders are not easy. We must cherish the people in front of us, regardless of whether the other party is perfect or not. No fear without fate. We all come to chat about fate in the world. Don't lose the other person. Let's understand and tolerate each other. Life will get better and better. Some people don't have to worry even if their marriage will be later. Try to enrich yourself. Yours is also trying to get closer to you. Thank you for listening. I wish you healthier. The world is getting more and more. The family is getting happier.